For this half, who is Mr. Patrick Devine. Big round of applause, come on!
Ready?
Yeah. I am Patrick Devine, I'm a louder. I love Girls Aloud, quite obviously that's who I'm going to be talking about. So tonight I'm going to talk about the national treasures and the greatest ever female all-pop quintet this country has ever produced. Yes, Girls Aloud. They were formed on the 30th of November in 2002, a day which we allowed us celebrate every year as Girls Aloud Day. They were formed along with a boy band called I can't remember the name, that's the point, they don't exist anymore. They have had 21 hit singles and they've sold, believe it or not, 3 million units, including 4 number ones and 20 consecutive top 10 hits, something that no other girl band has done. They've also had 5 studio albums and also a greatest hits compilation album. And again, the album sales themselves, it's not funny, please be serious. This has sold, they've sold over 4 million copies. The greatest hits album alone selling over 1 million copies. There is Cheryl Cole, me, Cheryl Tweedy, the most popular, probably well-known member of Girls Aloud. She's number 4 in my chart of Girls Aloud popularity. Outside of Girls Aloud, she's very famous, obviously, for marrying a footballer, and she's also done 2 albums. She's got another one coming out. She's been a judge on the X Factor. She's also been a model for L'Oreal, because she's worth it. Needless to say, I've not bought any of that product. And she's worked films with people like William. Kimberly Walsh, she's from the very well-known tranquil Yorkshire village of Bradford. And she is number 2 on my Girls Aloud chart. Again, she outside of Girls Aloud, but she's done other things now. She's been in the musical Shrek, where she's Princess Fiona. I don't like musicals. I saw it 4 times. She's also done some perfume kind of stuff as well stuff. She's been a model for Right Guard, so she doesn't smell, even though she's from Bradford. And also we have Nadine Coyle here. She's my worst in Girls Aloud. She comes from Derry. I still love her very much, and she's very, very beautiful, as they all are. And she's from Derry. Northern Ireland. She has actually released her own solo album, and she did what was a revolutionary deal with Tesco, but obviously it didn't work because I think there was only me that bought it. But she's also been, she's a judge on America's Next Top Model. Oh, we've moved on now. Nicola Roberts, she is my favourite, surprisingly. Thank you very much. She, of course, is very, very beautiful. She was born in Lincolnshire and was brought up in Runcorn. Outside of Girls Aloud, she probably does the most charitable work. She's Action Brigades Fate Tanning, no reference to being ginger there. And she's also done a solo album and produced 3 hit singles. She's just brilliant, basically. And she's also created her own makeup range, which is for ladies with ginger hair and pale skin. Needless to say, I've not bought any of that as well. And this is Sarah Harding. She's probably the party girl, and most famously for going in rehab. She was, funny enough, from down the only southerner, but she was brought up in Stockport. I don't see what's quite funny about that. But outside of Girls Aloud, apart from being in rehab, she has been an actress in St. Trinian's, and she has also been a host of Day in the Dark, and she also modelled underwear, which gives us an excuse for a scanty photo there for the boys. I spent hours on that website. Apart from that, they've done various television shows. Apart from Pop Stars The Rivals, they've done Girls Aloud Home Truths and The Passions of Girls Aloud, where they did about things that they liked. And they also did Girls Aloud Party. And this is from Girls Aloud Go To, and it was, and that they just acted like wussies, basically. This is Kit Kat, where they did, believe it or not, this is charity linked. All the t-shirts they did there were designed and raffled off for charity. I actually own one of the ones to be done by Sarah, and it's above my mantelpiece, signed. You think I need help? I know I need help. So what cultural impact are they having? Well, some of you in here will go in the rubbish, and I'm hoping to change that tonight. But the cultural impact is that they've come from a reality TV show, and here, 10 years on, we still love them, and we are still talking about them. A lot of you think they're not credible. Well, you're wrong, and I'll tell you why. Not only have they been covered by the Arctic Monkeys, but that there is Johnny Marr from The Smiths, and he has played harmonica and guitar on 2 of their tracks. Stick that in your uncredibility pipes and smoke. So the future. Now, everybody everybody who knows me knows how to wind me up is say that Girls Aloud to split up and Girls Aloud to split up. They never split up. They were on a hiatus, and there is a big difference. But they are back in the recording studio, and they are back on tour this year, and I intend to go to at least 5 concerts. So I'll leave you this question. Why love Girls Aloud? Well, I'll answer you with a question. Why not love Girls Aloud? What isn't there to love about them? Thank you for listening.
Devine. I think we've got some Girls Aloud fans here. Is it